Greetings of the day, everyone. In this video, we are going to cover certain relevant topics under analytics from the digital marketing. First, let us understand the concept of Google Analytics. The objectives today is what is Google Analytics, how does Google Analytics helps business, how to create Google Analytic account, how to use Google Analytics, how to use Google Analytics optimally, and how to translate insights into action. What is Google Analytics? It can be understood as a free service that helps advertisers and marketers find comprehensive statistics regarding the behavior of the visitors to their sites. It basically tells the behavior of the individual who has visited their particular site. Now, there are different kinds of data that you can get via Google Analytics. The Google Analytics sites consist of site visits, that is number of times that their particular site has been visited, the bounce rate, the page, how many times the page has been viewed and how many pages have been viewed per visit, the average time that one individual user or one individual internet the person who accesses the net spends on a particular site, and the percentage of new sites, etc. How does it help the business? Google Analytics helps you to see your most important analytics data first. Analytics to find out which online campaigns bring the most traffic and the conversion rates, plus it can also determine whether your it can also determine where your best visitors are located. So this will help you target the particular area for getting more business. When you learn Google Analytics, you can easily comprehend what the visitors are searching for on your website. You can visualize what people click on the most. You can uncover your top content. You can know what the people's preferences are. You can identify your worst performing pages. The worst performing pages would hardly have had any hits. It can determine whether people abandon the shopping cart, and you can also discover if you need a mobile site or not. How to create a Google Analytical account. Now, setting a Google Analytical account is quite straightforward and it is quite easy. Setting up is a straightforward process. You need to visit the Google Analytical website at google.com analytics. Now, by clicking on Add a new account button in the upper right corner, you can find the Sign Up button on the lower left corner of the page. You click on to the Sign Up button, and then you will need to fill out the information asked, that is the site URL, the time zone, the territory, the account name, etc. Once you do this, you can click on the Continue button. Now you should read all the Google Analytics terms of service and then check the Yes, I agree to terms of service box. After doing that, you have to click on the Create New Account, wherein you can finish the registration. On the following page, you will get a JavaScript code, and that you need to copy, and then you need to click Save and Finish. Once you click Save and Finish, you will be directed to the account overview. Here you will see tracking error, which is there because you have not pasted the code that you just copied. When you visit a site and Google doesn't find the cookie that you report your visit as a new visit within the analytics. So now in this step, you need to paste the Google Analytics JavaScript code right before the body tag within the code for every page in your website. Finally, you have accurately created and implement your Google Analytics account. Wait for at least one day and then revisit your Google account to see your analytical data. Now, after letting you understand how to set up Google Analytics, this is what is Google Analytics Guide would tell you about the key site data in the Google Analytics in the next session. Now, you have to understand that the Google Analytics offers hierarchy to organize your accounts. You can save up to 100 Google Analytics account under one single Google account. You can have up to 50 website properties under one Google Analytics account, and you can have up to 25 views under one website property. Now, here are a few scenarios. If you have one website, you only need one Google Analytics account with one website property. If you have two websites, such as your business and one for your personal use, you might want to create two accounts, naming one 123 business and the one personal. In case of scenario 3, if you have several businesses but less than 50 and each one of them has one website, you might want to put all of them under a business account, then have a personal account for your personal website. The scenario 4, if you have several businesses and each of them has dozens of websites for a total of more than 50 websites, you might want to put each business under its own account, such as 123 business account, 124 business account, and so on. There are no right or wrong ways to set up a Google Analytics account. It is just a matter of how you want to organize your site. But always remember to rename your accounts or properties, and note that you can't move your property from one Google Analytics account to another. You will have to set up a new property under the new account and lose all the historical data that you have collected from the original property. Let us understand how to use the Google Analytics. Whenever you log into Google Analytics, you're going to require to take audience overview report, which can allow you to get an access to more than 50 reports available through Google Analytics. In this report, the top right corner, you can click on the dates to change the date range of the data you are viewing. You can also check the compare box to compare your data from one data range, such as this month, or the previous date range, such as last month, to view your data. Beneath the main metrics, you will see reports that can switch through to see the top 10 language, countries, cities, browsers, operating systems, service providers, screen resolutions. How to use Google Analytics optimally. To understand a few examples that you can use Google Analytics are to understand why visitors are bouncing off your website. Bounce rate is one of the more important metrics, which refers to the percentage of people who leave your website after visiting only one page. A lot of business witness huge traffic but not sufficient conversions. This means the customers are coming to your website but are not finding what they are looking for. This can lead to high bounce rate. A high bounce rate calls for an immediate action to identify the reason behind it. However, Google Analytics provides a detailed report of the pages that are experiencing a high bounce rate. The reason for high bounce rate could be that your website is not optimally organized, or maybe your landing page is not attractive enough for them to sign up. Therefore, with the detailed report on the bounce rate, you can find ways and means to reduce the bounce rate of your website. It helps to know the age, gender, interest, device, and location of the audience. With the Google Analytics, you can uncover valuable data about your audience. You can determine which channels drive most of the traffic to your website. The audience section provides a lot of information about the people who visited the website, like their age, their gender, their interests, their devices, their location. It also gives you data on how the visitors were driven to your website. It also helps you to understand what kind of content you should write. Content is the king, and if created remarkably, it can help you to get a lot more traffic and potential visitor. Google Analytics helps you to keep a track of all the content that receives views and shares. With this data, you can enhance the top viewed blogs so that they appeal to the customers in a more productive manner. It can help you check on your goals, or how much goals you have achieved. The goals in the Google Analytics helps you to track how much business is moving ahead and progressing. It can also assign a number of goals that will help to keep track of the customer's journey based on their actions. They can be different types of goals, like making a purchase, filling a lead generation form, subscribing to newsletter, downloading an ebook. So if a new visitor arrives to your landing page and completes the given form, including the email address, he just completed a goal decided by you. Hence, with this information, your website just converted a visitor into a customer, thereby adding a success to your business. how to translate the insights into action. Unfortunately, many firms find their digital marketing analytics programs fail to translate analytics into action. However, most of the times, translating insights into action involves manipulating your data for distinct insights. Some of them include looking for relationship amongst your data, looking at trends rather than data points. Trends often help you identify meaning in your data, such as cyclical trends and or when a particular data points out from other simple representing normal fluctuations, turns data into predictive model. Predictive models use historical data to determine the relationship among a set of factors and desired outcomes, predict future KPI performance. It helps you to determine which changes represent the greatest impact on the performance. This brings us to the end of analytics. Thank you.